Alright, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is how Post Malone humbled a jealous radio host. Keep in mind that radio host will be Charlemagne the God. Guys, I saw the interview. It was wild. Charlemagne just kept pressing him consistently. I think he was there with his girlfriend also. But let's go and check it out. Name of the video is what I just stated. And the name of the channel is Sunny V2, guys. Alright, let's check it out.
Post Malone was on track to become a megastar, and Charlemagne could clearly sense it.
Cause you don't realize you about to be a star.
No, I think I know that it's coming.
Charlemagne therefore spent almost an hour trying to corner and embarrass his guest.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
I don't know.
Although the whole situation
Bro, what are you doing?
completely backfired to Post Malone's benefit. It was August of 2015. Post Malone was yet to get his first tattoo and had just 6 months prior released his major breakout song White Iverson. He'd done his first radio interview exactly 4 months beforehand, which went extremely well.
I put out White Iverson like 2 months ago. We just hit 2 million views like a couple days ago, which is crazy.
And to keep this momentum going, he'd agreed to appear on The Breakfast Club. The show's well known for being the most listened to hip-hop and R&B morning show in America, and features 3 hosts, one of which being Charlemagne the God, who to be fair is usually an excellent presenter.
Generally, I mean, at times, keep in mind, Charlemagne has his times and moments. He has rubbed a couple of people the wrong way pretty much consistently. Watch Charlemagne and Beanie Siegel interview. You'll kind of understand that immediately.
Hosts, one of which being Charlemagne the God, who to be fair is usually an excellent presenter. The Breakfast Club has hosted almost
Also, it's 2 people now. Angela Yee left.
every rapper from Kanye West to Jay-Z, making it a massive opportunity for any up-and-coming artist, which in this case was Post Malone.
We are the Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building.
State your name, soldier.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
The interview began extremely positively, with Post and Charlemagne bonding over their support for the same football team.
He is from Dallas, and he's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
My guy.
Yeah.
And I tried
hard,
my
baby.
hardest.
Die hard, baby.
However, when Post revealed his dad also worked for the Cowboys, Charlemagne's rudeness began to show.
His dad actually used to work for the organization.
What was he, water boy?
He does. He still works for the
What did he do?
organization.
Wow.
He's like head of concessions.
See, I said water boy. That's like kind of.
No, he in the office.
man?
He's in the
Oh, he's wildly disrespectful.
office.
Head of concession.
He's in the office.
Laughing at his dad's respectable job is mad disrespectful. The shit that pissed me off more than anything was when they were basically laughing at Post's dad's concession job. Like, sorry his dad works a respectful job and ain't no drug dealer, would have walked out right then and there. Dear Charlemagne, head of concession for a professional sports team is a high-level job. They aren't watching over a high school cafeteria. Post Malone responded to Charlemagne's rudeness by kindly inviting him to a Cowboys game.
You know, we get free tickets. We get free chicken strips.
hot dogs.
It's good.
So he gets free tickets.
Yeah.
That's important. Good seats.
Yeah, sweets.
Sweets.
Come on, let's go.
To which Charlemagne responded by insulting Post Malone's look.
FYI, I think all white people with cornrows look stupid, but that has nothing to do.
No, that's
Nothing
What happened?
to do with you. I just think in general.
With this then resulting in an awkward confrontation
Bro, what's wrong with you, Charlemagne?
about the color of Posty's skin.
Are you afraid as a white rapper that you may be considered a culture vulture?
I don't think so. I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just trying to, you know, I like what I like. And I don't think I'm
that's
biting
crazy.
off of a certain culture or copying a certain culture or trying to be part of a certain culture because, you know, I like what I like.
Charlemagne
Bro, just let that man be.
then tried to trick Post into saying the N-word.
Say my don't dance.
Hey.
Just full of say it. Go ahead.
And do the rock away.
No, say what I just said. My
I
don't
can't.
dance.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Before hitting him with another loaded question designed to damage Post Malone's image.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anything?
Bro, I'm being honest. This interview is pretty much rubbing me the wrong way currently. When I saw it, it was bad. Now, like, actually rewatching it, oh my God, Charlemagne. Oh
I
my
guess what I
God.
can do to help Black Lives Matter is I just keep making music. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Got you.
I don't know.
I would have just said nothing.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? That's the type of question you know that no matter how you answer this dude trying to hate you. However, the worst of the interview was still yet to come. Post Malone had brought his girlfriend Ashlyn onto the
Right,
show,
that's what I
prompting
remember.
Charlemagne to try and baselessly convince her that Post was going to leave her.
You got a girlfriend, don't you?
Yeah, she's
right
right
here.
there.
What?
Ashlyn right here.
Yeah, she's right
Oh, hey, Ashlyn. You know he's going to end up leaving you, right? The more
Oh, don't
famous
say
he
that.
gets.
That's not true.
You know,
Oh, he is completely trash, guys. I didn't really have much respect for the men like that in the first place, but this is wild.
You know, the more successful you get, you're going, you know.
Charlemagne then doubled down on this when his girlfriend got on the microphone.
You know he's gonna sleep with other women, though. You do know that. He's gonna sleep with other women.
No, I'm not.
It's gonna happen.
But Charlemagne said not only is he going to get urban punani, it's going to be folk, country,
Yes.
pop,
Yes.
urban AC.
Yes. A man is only as faithful as his
EDM.
options. You know that, right? You know that?
What?
A man is only as faithful as his options.
Okay, hear me out. That is somewhat accurate, I will say, right? But that's not the case for I'll say the majority. That's not the case for some men, though, right? So keep that in mind. There are guys who absolutely will not do that to their girlfriend, but what he also said, it has some truth in it. A man is as faithful as his options are. Like if if it's being thrown at him, he may be a little weak at some time, guys, right? But just keep that in mind. That's not everyone, right? So.
I applaud you for trying to do the right thing.
Oh, I'm gonna keep doing
But
it.
it's not gonna finish that way.
Although this had actually become Post
But it's
Malone's
still
first real
ridiculous.
chance
Guys, it's still terrible to say in front of the girlfriend, though. Yeah, bro, who are you?
to show his overwhelming kindness.
Listen.
That's bro
Here's some of y'all know.
things, guys.
I'm not a normal person. I'm
you're
a
not.
different type of man, and she's not a normal woman. She's an angel. She's an incredible person, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do nothing to ruin it.
Which ironically gave him more audience favor than if it were just a standard interview. My respect for Post Malone went up after this. He stayed cool the whole time. The more I see a Post, the more I like him. He seems like a good dude. This wasn't awkward at all. He responded very well. Posty handled that better than any of us would have, although not every comment was quite so positive. A small percentage of viewers hated on Ashlyn for barely saying anything, prompting Post Malone's first response to
The girlfriend is not a public figure, right? So
the interview by tweeting, "I'm 20. I've done about 20 interviews in my life. Ashlyn's done about 1. If you're hating, get off our dicks. Doo-doo heads, bruh." Before Post Malone appeared on 106 KML to talk about Charlemagne himself.
This about Charlemagne. What's up, Charlemagne?
go ahead.
Homie.
Holla at me.
Ooh, say it to my face.
I'm just joking.
He's so stupid.
I mean, I get it. I mean, that's his job. I mean,
Right.
that's his job to be a troll on the radio and on the internet.
I will say
And-
you handled that very
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can't get too excited. Just gotta relax. It's not that serious.
Post Malone expanded on this when talking to Ethan from the H3 podcast.
They kind of came at you in a really shitty way.
I think it's really easy to come at me. Just a guy that makes music, and not only that, but I feel like it's his job to be a troll. He should have said something.
Nah, bro, he personally didn't like you. That's what that was, right? I mean, I would have probably docked his pay on that one there if I was, above him. Mainly because he just doesn't like you. That's why he went so hard against you. I have no idea why he doesn't like you, but based off of some of his questions, it probably is based off the color of your skin, sir. That's what you just encountered. You just encountered that.
Like, if you're in that situation, it's a hell of a lot different.
Of course.
The internet's a funny place.
Yeah.
Yet Post Malone later explained in a Rolling Stone article that it might have been better to put the questions back onto Charlemagne. "I wish I'd said, what are you doing for Black
Yep.
Lives Matter?"
Exactly.
Some sassy shit to shut him up. Like, maybe my music's not the best, but I know I'm not a bad person, so you're just being a hater. Charlemagne being a hater made The Breakfast Club look so bad, they'd wiped the episode from their official channel and website, while Posty's humility opened up unexpected opportunities. He began touring with Justin Bieber, had an extremely successful debut album launch, and gained over 1 million Instagram followers, prompting The Breakfast Club to invite him back for another interview, which Post Malone unbelievably accepted. The top
Okay.
comment read,
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not know there was another interview.
Not sure why Post Malone would ever return to this radio show, however, he was set to win no matter what. Either The Breakfast Club treats him disrespectfully, Post Malone keeps his cool and sees growth just like the last interview, or The Breakfast Club treats him respectfully, Post Malone again easily keeps his cool and sees growth, with situation 2 seeming more likely, given the second interview began by acknowledging how poorly the previous one went.
Oh, he's back.
And he has a Bud Light with him today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone is back.
Look at the side eye. That side eye is a little crazy, guys. All right, look at Charlemagne looking at him. He's not happy.
Oh, he's back.
And he has a Bud Light with him today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone is back.
I wasn't here, and it got rough.
It
No,
didn't
that's-
though.
it didn't get rough.
People always tweet me like, "Yo, you were so hard on Post Malone." How? We had a conversation.
Bro, watch the interview back. You'll get that.
He did say that he was going to lose his girl, but she's
here.
However, Charlamagne's jealousy had only gotten worse,
What's the hardest thing? Is it like the stardom? Is it the money? Is it the fame?
resulting in him instantly trying to sabotage Post's relationship with Justin Bieber.
He got mad girls in the studio.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Mad drugs,
Oh,
mad
stop.
alcohol.
little
You never
weed
been over
crowd.
there?
Oh, in the studio?
Yeah.
Every single one of the bro codes, he's just willing to break for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean, not really.
You never been in the studio with him with a bunch of
No,
girls?
yeah. I mean, not really. This man eats salmon 3 times a day. And apparently that's very good for you.
Apparently.
Yeah, but what about all the drugs?
He doesn't do a lot of drugs.
He
He
smokes
doesn't do
weed.
any drugs,
He smokes
actually.
weed.
Yet Posty kept his cool and instead did the opposite.
Hey, you and Justin really developed quite a friendship, huh?
He's a good guy, you know? I love him. And I have so much respect for him.
This would later bring their friendship even closer, although in the meantime, Charlamagne was still trying to ruin Post Malone's relationship.
How did you hook up with Kalani? Because the one with Kalani's dope.
Beautiful young lady.
No, she's super dope.
Right.
She's super dope.
Beautiful
Talented
young
too.
lady.
Super dope.
Stop
Isn't she
it.
beautiful?
Asha, is she beautiful?
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
I mean, come on, bro. Listen, you should have been able to answer that though, at the very least. Right?
Not allowed to even like.
My wife watches all of my movie reactions, guys, on the movie reaction channel, guys. I'm telling you, and she's like, "How dare you say this woman?" Listen, I talk craziness over there.
Acknowledge that girls are beautiful? No, he never said that. He said she was
could
dope.
acknowledge
He
it.
said she was beautiful. So
be
you have
nice.
to ask Ashley like stuff like that.
Like,
Because I'm
in-
sure the
in
women have come
regards
at
to
you.
what?
Yeah.
Ashley
There it
right
is
there.
again. Here it is
They're
again.
trying-
Round 2.
I'm sure the women have come with you.
Which was ironic given Charlamagne constantly talks about this man's woman and trying to get her on camera, but he goes out of his way to make sure nobody knows what his wife looks like. Posty responded by again inviting Charlamagne to a free football match.
Can you get Charlamagne tickets?
Yeah, I mean, if you're nice.
I'm going
to me.
Sunday.
They got to go with each other. Y'all got to go with each other. Like, sit
Let's
next
go.
to each other in the game.
Nah, no.
Oh, you
If
don't
you
like
could
me?
go, if you could,
No, I don't
Yo.
dislike you, but I
Hang
don't
with
like the
Tommy,
smell
you
of
can
beer
hang
and
with
cigarettes.
Post.
And Post Malone smells like every beer and every cigarette that's in whatever convenience store in New York City right now. It's the new Kid Rock right here, ladies
How
and
is it
gentlemen.
With the Kid Rock comment leading to another booby-trapped question.
Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Tell me more. Because
About
you're
what?
young and you got a voice. I would like to know your thoughts on the current system.
Do you feel like one of them was more
Oh,
fit than
no.
the other, though?
Bro, I'm gonna let you know right now. This is not the place to say you did that. All right, just a heads up. Hopefully, he has some media training, right? Because this is absolutely not the place at all to say that.
I mean,
Not
you
this,
had-
not this radio
I'm
show.
gonna talk about that with my friends.
What do you do when you experience racism? Like meaning that you're around.
So like the last time when you invited him to the Breakfast Club and you basically handed it to him because of the color of his skin. Is that what you're referring to, Charlamagne?
White people who may be being racist. How do you?
I mean,
use
I
your
don't
power?
hang out with racists.
Charlamagne disrespected Post Malone over.
You tweeted once that I don't know. I don't follow you on Twitter.
and over.
You listen to it?
Absolutely not. I might though.
What do you mean, absolutely? You might like it. You might like it.
However, Post Malone had again managed to keep his cool, resulting in even more favor from the audience. Everyone is talking about how rude they were, but what stands out even more is Post's ability to not let them under his skin, or at
least show it. That's really what it is.
At least not.
He's had some media training.
Show it. He's a great dude with a lot of compassion and love for what he does, and everything/everyone around for him. Mad respect for this dude and the way he conducts himself, while everyone only had the opposite to say about Charlamagne. Charlamagne hella disrespectful. He's the product of jealousy. To see a kid much younger than you living your dream, it's gotta be tough. Someone's feelings are hurt because the best they'll ever do is a morning radio show, and Post made dude feel stupid just by being his nice, positive self, leading Charlamagne to then invite someone dressed like Post Malone onto the show just so he could mock him. It's therefore no surprise that when asked about Charlamagne a year after the Breakfast Club, Post Malone calmly told Rolling Stone, "He's not a good person. He hates me because I'm white and I'm different."
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I'm telling you.
But we're still rocking and we're still successful and he can't stop it. Although this would only reignite their beef, as Charlamagne responded, "I don't not like people because they're white. I just didn't like him because at the time I thought he was whack," adding that he loves Rockstar and encourages Malone to keep growing, keep winning, although only 10 days after this Charlamagne was saying the opposite.
After reading this Rolling Stone interview, not only is his music not my cup of mayonnaise, but neither is his personality. Because you're
His music is not my cup of mayonnaise. These are more jokes, more racialized jokes. Guys.
Not as talented as you think you are.
Charlemagne then went to the effort of convincing other podcasters that Post Malone sucked.
You don't like Post Malone? I think he's trash. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that. Why? I think he's trash.
Which clearly didn't work.
I don't even understand how you are this successful and this biased. I'm not biased. You think Post Malone is a dope artist? Yeah.
You are biased. Post Malone has some bangers, bro. He does. I don't like all of them. Just be fully aware. I don't like all of them, right? But Rockstar? Come on, bro. If Rockstar didn't just hit you instantly, there's something wrong with your ears, bro. Maybe you shouldn't be on the radio listening to music.
Yes. Why? And when I met him, he was a really good guy. And he had really great energy.
While even Jake Paul, who had his own beef with Post Malone, told Charlemagne his attacks were baseless.
We actually went back and forth on Twitter.
Is trash, but go ahead.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You can be number one and still be trash.
Numbers don't.
That's fact. That's a fact. He's about to say numbers don't lie, but they actually do sometimes. All right, keep this in mind. Some of the greatest rappers that you'll ever encounter in your entire life have never really sold big numbers. They haven't done big numbers, bro. And that's just because they can't get the favor. If you are going to tell me that Drake beat Meek Mills, you're crazy. It's just that Drake has a larger fan base. If you're going to tell me that Drake beat Pusha T, then you're crazy because Drake has a larger fan base. Why does he have a larger fan base? Because apparently he's aesthetically pleasing to a lot of women, right? And I mean that, and kids and people from outside of the United States who like listening to Drake. You get what I'm saying here? They're not part of the culture like that. That's what happens to a lot of artists. So when you say just because someone is number one, they're the best. If you don't understand this reference, think about any genre of music you listen to. The highest selling of that genre, are they the best? If you really like that genre of music, you know they're not the best. They just have the largest fan base. All right, there's a gigantic difference between the best and number one. But all right.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You can be number one and still be trash.
That's
Numbers
fair.
don't lie,
That's a
bro.
fair
It's trash, bro. Numbers do lie sometimes. Numbers don't tell the
Numbers
whole
lie.
tale.
All right, well,
He doesn't like Post, as you can see.
Damn, Jake Paul actually taking a W, and so was Post Malone in his own lane of music. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, released just 4 months after the Jake Paul interview, peaked at number one on every chart in every country, while Hollywood's Bleeding performed equally well, turning the Breakfast Club interviews into an insignificant chapter in Post Malone's come-up. Charlemagne, however, still hadn't moved on over 2 years later.
You gotta kick 2 people out right now. You trying to kick out the rap game because you real critical about rap.
Post Malone.
Although it finally showed that he'd been somewhat humbled,
Post Malone, definitely though, and for no other reason other than I'm probably hating.
which could also be felt during a Vlad TV interview.
I'm cool, clearly, with white people being in hip hop. Just respect why you're here. You're here because of these people that laid the foundation for you to even have the platform of hip hop to stand on.
One of Charlemagne's most respectful and entertaining traits is that he sticks to his guns and refuses to be a pushover, although in this case he probably should have made an exception.
Just don't be a dick, because like dicks get places, but then like at the end of the night you're gonna not be able to fucking sleep.
Post Malone.
Yeah, all right. So what we've learned today is Charlemagne is a hater. Like, if you didn't know, Charlemagne absolutely is a hater. He attacked basically Post Malone specifically because of the color of his skin. That's it. If you listen to him enough, you can kind of pick out when he starts doing these type of things, right? Because he mentions mayonnaise a lot, right? And specifically, yeah, that's what he does, guys, right? If you just follow the... Yeah. All right. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day early.